Okay, y'all. So I'm back because Big Brother. Come on, y'all. All stars. Now I know what y'all are thinking. I'm thinking the same thing. Some of them ain't all stars. However, some of them are some of the best players that have never won. I don't know who to root for right now. Cody winning HOH isn't the worst. However, I'm afraid of a Cody Tyler team up because I want Tyler's ass gone. If y'all noticed, Tyler was not about that. Like, he looked like a fish out of water. He knew he was in trouble, and Cody for some reason was afraid of Nicole. If you go and you watch the thing over again, I recorded that shit. I'm pretty sure y'all record that shit too. But if you go and you watch his diary room session with Julie, he was like, I haven't talked to some of these people. Like, first off, the only person he knows in that house is Nicole. Nicole's not even in the competition, but I think he thinks that she's going to poison everyone against him. And the fact that he did end up getting second place, I think that's what sort of like made him like, you know what, I'm going to win this. I think Nicole, the redhead Nicole, she through that competition. She didn't want to win it, and Danielle saw that. I'm not sure if y'all, but Danielle's like, she stepped on the same one. I don't know. I think a pretty solid alliance would be Danielle, Devon, Cody, Keisha, and Kaser. But Kaser's not going to fuck with them because of Janelle. So what we've got right now, we got some stuff going on. This is going to be a wild season. I think David has an advantage, seeing that he didn't get very far. No one really knows much about him, so he'll get pulled in. They know that he's very docile and that he can keep his cool, but he's also a competitor, and he's also kind of like a force field in a sense that people would probably go after him before they go after somebody else. So I think he's going to be used as a force field or an attack dog. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just, projecting my, I'm looking into the future, La Futura, and I'm just thinking to myself, the possibilities. Like Jose said, scenarios. Oh, speaking of which, I think Kevin is one of the only gay guys that I have actually enjoyed watching play Big Brother. And I hope to God they don't target him first just because he looked really out of place in that house. So Tyler looked out of place, and Kaser and what the fuck? I just said his name. David looked out of place too. I don't know. There's a lot of alpha female types in this house too. So I saw Danielle. Danielle, she also looked a little out of place. I don't know. I am going to be stalking Twitter. I'm not paying, for live feeds. I need to know that this is going to be a good season before I invest any of that. But it's also a lot of time too. So I don't know what I'm doing with that, but I'm excited, y'all. I'm real excited. I haven't gone on Twitter yet. I decided to rush here. I was behind. I was doing my podcast before I started watching Big Brother, and that took about an hour of my time. So I started watching Big Brother 40 minutes into the live show. I was fast forwarding it as the commercials came by, so I got the tail end of it. But I don't know. This is all going to be so... I don't know. This is gonna be so weird because I love them all. I love them all. Like I genuinely love everyone that's in this house. I've rooted for them at one point or another. I really wanted Cody to beat Derek at the end because I think Cody did all the work, but that wasn't valued because Derek was the brains behind it. But brain with no brawn doesn't really do much. So I guess the people who voted for Derek voted for him because Derek used Cody. Hopefully Cody learned from that. I don't know how smart Cody is though, because he personally never should have won that HOH. Never. He was not in trouble. He's already got the paranoia going against him, and like he said, he used Derek as a way to control his emotions. He doesn't have that this season. He needs to find his Derek, and I think he may find that in Kaser or Memphis. I think Memphis, Kaser, and Janelle, along with Cody and Tyler, would be a very dangerous alliance. Very dangerous. They would most likely cut Kaser and Tyler first, maybe Janelle. It all depends. But I'm thinking too far ahead. I love this game. I love this show, and I don't know. This is gonna be some shit, y'all. This is gonna be some shit. I'm here for it. Anyway, this is King Kyree. If you'd like, you can check out my podcast too. If you go on Spotify, it's titled Age of the Millennial. And just look it up, give it a listen. I've got 3 episodes out. 2 of them are long. One of them's like a mini bonus episode. But it's cool stuff to listen to. It's stuff that I like to talk about. I have special guest hosts every now and again. If you want to be a guest host on my podcast, feel free to reach me here. Leave a comment down below and just check it out on Spotify. You don't have to listen to a full episode. Just listen to a little bit so you can sort of get my general like idea of what I'm talking about. And then just reach out to me here saying, hey, I checked out your podcast and I'd love to join. Anyway, peace out for now. I can't wait to, see what happens. I don't know who's gonna be the first one evicted. Okay. I said I loved all of them. I lied. I don't like Tyler. I never liked Tyler. The first episode of season 20, I was like, I don't like him. Then I found out that he was production's pet, and I was like, I really don't like him. So I hope Cody and Tyler don't become a thing, and he takes Tyler out first. Tyler going out first would be really good. Hopefully, the girls can convince Cody to take out Tyler, or at least put him up. The best thing I think right now would be for Keisha, Danielle, Davon, and Bailey all to get together and cozy up to Cody and be like, yo, put Tyler and Ian in the same thing together. I don't think people would vote out Ian over Tyler, personally. Even though Ian did win, Janelle's in there, and Janelle's like, I wouldn't vote out Ian either. Because I know when their little interaction in season 14, Ian really liked Janelle, and Janelle liked Ian. From what I saw, I didn't see any ill will there, and I didn't notice Ian like getting nervous around Janelle at all. So I'm really excited as long as Tyler goes. I'm really excited as long as Tyler goes. Anyway, peace out for now, y'all. Bye.